Hello, everybody. This is Adamu. So I came across a video of a Biafran being interviewed after a training. They supposedly trained on social media involvement. So basically, to get as many Biafrans as possible trained on social media, and they could use social media to propagate the ideas of Biafra. One of the people that was interviewed said that it's either Biafra or death. By the way, I listened to this on YouTube while I was going through just watching videos of Abuja, which I've been doing lately. I'm just missing home. Anyways, so he said one of the reasons he's involved is to help realize Biafra, that it's either Biafra or death. So why am I doing this podcast? What ticked me off from the whole Biafra thing, and to a larger degree about culture, is Africans and really all collectivists and other social organizations, social groups like the family, we tend to place the group to be more important than the individual. The group more important than the individual. If you want to do something, if the group doesn't allow, if the culture doesn't allow, then again, you don't get to do it for fear of repercussion, which is people could alienate you, people might not like to do business with you. And in case of government, when it's a law, you get to go to jail or be killed. So this allegiance that he's willing to die for a concept known as Biafra is the biggest obstacle that the world has to overcome to have a lot more peaceful, a lot more prosperous world. We need to overcome that inertia, that psychological wiring in people's brain that places the group above the individual. That concept has resulted to the death of millions and millions of people and still continuing to do so. We see this concept apply. That's what government is. Government is allegiance to concept that places that concept above the individual identity. Some cultures Some cultures you can't marry from outside. It's absolutely frowned upon. Now, nobody will stop you, but if you do, good luck to you. Thankfully, my wife is not from my culture. I want to start to break these indivisible, very dangerous way of thinking. There's nothing wrong with culture if it places the individual, if you could decide, if your own decision is higher than that of the group. So you make a decision to marry out of your culture, you should absolutely be allowed. Not only that, you should be supported by your people to show that it's okay to do that. This is critical. Collectivism is the reason we are poor. We are willing to use force, either through government or ostracism through voluntary means like culture, to enforce collectivism. So if you are Biafran, I'm telling you directly, your allegiance to Biafra, to a concept, should not be more important than your own identity. He said that, the guy that was interviewed, he said that, his goal is to realize Biafra. And then what after that? As a country, Biafra as a country, to realize Biafra as a country. Well, I'm sure when that is done, government will be in effect. Even though you are the same culture, government is still compulsion, is still prioritizing the group rather than the individual identity. That is deadly, and you are not helping yourself. This is not just for those who want to realize Biafra. This is for anyone who wants to break out of Nigeria and form their own ethnic country. It is deadly, and it's not going to save you. Absolutely not going to save you. It's bad for your health. It's bad for your prosperity. Compulsion is bad. It doesn't matter if it is government or through culture, through anything, any social group. Compulsion always leads to more and more bad stuff. So, let me make myself perfectly clear. I'm not against culture. I am against compulsion. And to do that, one, we should not involve government in anything that we do. I mean, eventually that is the goal. Two, always place yourself above your identity. If you want to marry from outside, go marry. Start to break out of these concepts that keeps people in poverty. This is the kind of concept that gives birth to the biggest murderers organization known as government. Government has killed more people than anyone, than anything else. Don't play identity. Prioritize the individual. Prioritize yourself more than anything else. And see yourself flourish. And see those around you flourish. Thank you.